Hi, I'm Jeff Giroux with the R2 Performance Center, a part of ARD, the Army Resilience Directorate. And today I want to be talking about goal setting. And goal setting is a skill that everyone probably is familiar with. We've probably all set some goals in different, whether it's career, sport, or otherwise. But if we're really honest with ourselves, how deliberate, how systematic is our approach to setting goals? What's our process really like? Are we really digging into it or not? And I ask the question, why dig deeper into something that I know what I want and I've taken steps to get closer to what I want? Well, that kind of brings me to the purpose of effective goal setting. And there's many different models out there, but the reason why we want to have effective goal setting processes is to self-regulate our motivation and our behavior to ensure that progress towards that goal. Getting closer to it, taking the steps that are in our path, right focus towards what we want. And when we have an effective goal setting process, it really helps to activate the behaviors. And that's keep us action focused, down the path that we want. We know what's going to be in front of us. We're going to stay on this path to get closer to the ultimate goal at the end. Two, it can direct our behavior. So it keeps us on that right path. So whatever that behavior is, waking up early, getting out for that morning run, or whatever that is going to do to help keep us on the right path, getting closer to what we want, that's what it's going to help with direct the behavior. And three, sustain the behavior, increasing the persistence, increasing the motivation, that drive to want to succeed, that drive to want to complete this goal that you have set out. And lastly, it can help adjust our behavior. So whether it's a week out, a month out, 2 months out, and we can look back and assess, how is that goal happening? How is that goal, am I getting closer to it? And am I taking the right steps? Do I need to reassess? Do I need to recalibrate? Do I need to recalculate to get closer and get back on track for that goal? Now, like I said, there's so many different models out there, and we have a certain model. It has 7 steps behind me, and we'll get into that. And there's a lot out there, and some are great. Some really work well. If you have a certain goal setting process, why I would have you still listen in is maybe there's a step in here that you could implement into your process. Maybe there's something you hadn't thought about or that you'd like to dig deeper into. And so take a listen, and we're going to go through the 7 steps, really a broad overview. We can get deeper in. And if there's something you have some more questions on, I'd say come reach out to us at the R2 Performance Center. So with our process, we're going to start out with step 1, define your goal. This is, what is that end state? You got to know what you want, right? It's kind of like that GPS. It's going to bring you to what you want when you have that end state. And like a GPS, it doesn't work very effectively if we don't actually have a specific destination in mind. So have that end state, have that goal that you ultimately want, and then we're actually going to put a suspense on it. Give an actual date that's reasonable that you can accomplish this by. Step 2, know where you are right now. And this one is going to raise that energy by recognizing the benefits and the obstacles that are in our path. And what we're going to do this with a process called mental contrasting. And mental contrasting is really just spending equal parts in looking at the real world obstacles that are in front of us and the benefits that if we were to achieve, or how it will make us feel when we achieve the goal that we do. Now, why we say spend equal time is because it is important. Research shows if we spend all of our time in the obstacles, we're going to wake up and go, wow, this goal is too hard. I don't think I can complete it. I'm going to scrap it. Or on the other side, if we spend so much time in the benefits, we're going to go, wow, I'm going to knock this out tomorrow. Why put so much time and effort into it? So we want to bounce back and forth between obstacles and benefits and spend some time, equal time in both of those categories. Step 3, decide what you need to develop. And here we're going to be talking about bridging the gap bridging the gap between the areas where you want to develop to help get you closer to that goal. These are going to be priority areas for that 10-miler race. If that's, okay, maybe it's nutrition. You need to focus in on that, what's important now. Maybe it's gaining strength. You got to hit the weight room. Maybe it's, I need to do some speed workouts to increase that turnover rate. Whatever it may be, you can pick out some priority areas and focus on them to go, okay, this is what's going to help me get closer to what I want. Step 4, make a plan for steady improvement. And here we're going to have action statements and power statements ready to make that plan and to develop. So what an action statement is a very direct statement of what you're going to do to accomplish it. So if you've addressed in your nutrition that I need to be drinking more water to be the most effective runner. So an action statement might be, I am going to drink 80 ounces a day, or I will drink 80 ounces a day. It's very action focused. This is what I'm going to do, and this is going to help towards that priority area in my nutrition. And the power statements in step 4, this is going to be that self-talk, that maybe it's a mantra, maybe it's something you're going to tell yourself to fuel that action. So this might be like, okay, fuel the beast. And something that's going to push your brain to, I need to accomplish this action statement because it's important to what I want to accomplish. Step 5, pursue regular action. In step 5, we want to identify those specific targets and pick something every 24 hours. Pick something every day. And our brain does a really great job of focusing on one thing, and it can really attack it. It can spend a lot of time and energy when there's one thing to focus on. It doesn't help when there's 20 things. So pick something, pick a manageable objective daily and go, I want to accomplish this. It's a mini goal within your larger objective. Step 6, commit yourself fully. This is where we want to maintain that motivation. Stay action focused to the big picture. When we can maintain that motivation, this is going to, it's really going to, again, drive and increase that persistence, that sustainable behavior to get closer to what we want. This can be setting things out there to keep this goal in the forefront of your mind. Heck, it might be posting a race picture of you on the finish line, on your bathroom mirror or on your kitchen fridge or whatever it may be. Maybe it's helping you to trip over your goal daily. Hey, you could set your running shoes right in front of your door with your workout clothes, a pair of socks, a granola bar, and a water bottle right there. So every single time you're in and out of that door, you go, I gotta go on my run. I missed it yesterday. Here it is. Let me just do it quick and get out. So what can you do to trip over your goal every single day to keep that in the forefront of your mind? Step 7, continually monitor your progress. This is an IPR, an in-progress review. Like I said, effective goal setting process can help adjust behavior. Anywhere within this process, you can look at it and go, okay, I'm a month out or I'm 2 weeks out from my race day. I don't need to prioritize the weight room, prioritize those speed workouts. What I may need to do is prioritize my nutrition, get my belly, get my stomach adjusted to race day, so I'm not going to have that nervousness and my stomach doesn't feel right or something like that. So pinpoint what's important now and adjust to that. You can continually monitor your progress. Where am I? What do I need to tweak? What step can I come back to and put a little more time and effort into? And so that's our 7-step goal setting process. And sometimes you see the arrows, it's very circular. So with that IPR, you can go back to step 4. You can go back to step 6. Whatever it takes to help you get closer to what you want. And like I said, pick and choose. If there's something that's helpful in here that you want to take away, implement into your own, or if you got questions, you want to reach back out to us, please do reach out to us at the R2 Performance Center, and we're happy to help. Thanks so much. Have a great day.